In this video I want to talk to you guys about belly breathing, or the belly breath. This is a really good breath for when you're stressed, or if you want to ground yourself, or if you're feeling tired and you want to get like more oxygen into the lungs, or if you need to go into the principal's office or into your boss, or any time that you feel a little bit threatened, or if you need to tell your husband that you've gone and bought more shopping and you know you shouldn't have, or you've maxed out the credit card. These breaths are very good for that. What I would like you to do is, when you're doing the belly breath, is that you're going to breathe into your belly, deep down into your belly, and I want you to leave your shoulders and your chest where they are and focus on your belly. So what we're going to do here is, imagine you had a small little white feather, or imagine the angels are with you and you have a little feather down deep in the bottom of your belly. And what you're going to do is, when you breathe in through your nose, you're going to try and imagine that you're pulling that little feather like all the way up through all the chakras, all the way up through your chest area, okay? And then when you're breathing out, you're dropping that feather all the way down, forcing it all the way down to your sit bones on the floor, okay? In this belly breath, when you breathe in, you're going to push out your belly. And when you breathe out, your belly is going to go in as far in as you can. And you're going to do all of this through your nose, in through your nose and out through your nose. A good way to do it is you place your right hand on your stomach and just around your navel area, and your left hand on top of your right hand. You're going to sit up straight. You can do this in the car if you're in traffic, or if you're having an anxiety attack, or you're feeling a bit nervous or anxious about anything. This is a really great breath. It's very good for calming the nerves, calming the body, and just kind of really centering you again. So what we're going to do is here, we're going to go in through the nose, pushing the belly out, and out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the nose. Another way you can do it, if you like, is put your hands in your ribs and feel your ribs coming outwards and then coming in. So you go. Yoga is all about doing this breath. You move your body with the movement, but you also move it with the breath. So it's always in through the nose, out through the nose, in through the nose, out through the nose. You will find that when you are in a difficult pose, or you have to hold it for a long time and you're under a bit of pressure, your breathing will get deeper and deeper. So it'll be like, a nice way to teach your children how to do this, because it really should be taught to kids at a very young age, and because we're giving them the tools then and how they can support themselves in difficult situations as they get older. So a good way to do this is, if they have their favourite little teddy, okay, this one here is Buzzy Bee, but it could be whatever, a spider, a clown, whatever their favourite teddy is. What you want to get them to do is get their favourite teddy, get them to lie down on their back. They can have their knees bent if they want, or have their legs straight, whichever is most comfortable for them. We're going to place the teddy bear on their belly, okay? It doesn't matter what way the belly or the teddy bear is facing. All you want to do is, you want them to be able to see the teddy as they're looking down. They're going to breathe in through their nose. They can have their hands on the floor or on the teddy gently, okay, whichever suits them best. So they're going to breathe in through their nose, and while they do that, their belly is going to rise. So Buzzy Bee is going to rise to the ceiling as I am taking my in-breath, okay? And when I'm breathing out through my nose, the Buzzy Bee is going to go all the way down to the floor. Even if they want to tilt their bum, their pelvis down to the floor, they can do that. So we're going to start. Buzzy Bee is going to go to the roof now as I breathe in. Hello, Buzzy Bee. And down you go. Up you go, Buzzy Bee. Hello. I have to laugh because as you get older, you get this double chin, you know. So I can definitely feel my chin. It's not a good look when you're lying down, but that's not what it's all about. Okay, you have to laugh at your maybe your flaws. Okay, so we're going to try this again. Okay, Buzzy Bee is going to go up to the ceiling. He's going to get his wings and go up to the ceiling as I am inhaling through my nose. Okay, so here we go. And I'm going to exhale through my nose, and Buzzy Bee is going to come back down again and land on my belly. Thank you, Buzzy Bee, for all your help. So guys, this is just a simple trick for yourselves as an adult or for your children. Have your little Buzzy Bee or have your little teddy bear and teach your children how to do this. It's really, really, really good for everybody. If your child just needs an extra bit of support, or if your child is like feeling anxious, or they've had a fight, or they're frustrated and they can't get their words out, or good for any child who just doesn't know how to express themselves and they've got this pent up energy and you want to teach them, you know what? Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, get your belly going out and your belly coming in. And if they do that like 10 or 15 times, and get them to do it maybe when they're not in one of those tricky situations, because the best thing with anything is practice it when you're not in it. When you teach your child this, it's a lovely kind of experience to have with you and your child, and also then that you have these tools for when your child's not around or your child's not with the parent or whatever the case may be. It's a practice you can bring into your everyday life. Into your everyday life. It's just good to really get into the practice of always breathing into the belly. This will really, really suit you. It brings oxygen to the lungs. It calms you down. It's also very good if you're in a situation that you get frustrated or you get feeling angry or somebody has really just kind of, I don't know, set you off on the wrong foot and that you want to just throw a few maybe one of those moments around the place. Come back to yourself. Don't give over your power to that person or to that situation. Come back to yourself or walk out of the room. Put your feet on the floor. Really feel yourself centered and grounded. Take some of those belly breaths in, and it really, really is good for calming yourself down. I remember when I was hairdressing, and sometimes, you know, you'd have a client coming in, they were having a bad day, they'd take it out on you or whatever the case may be. And I would find myself having to go back into the staff room or into the toilet and take a breath, take that moment, ground myself, take some of those belly breaths in. You know what it is? It's being kind to yourself and loving to yourself. It's loving yourself in that moment, that you're not going to fly off the handle and that you're going to react better to that person and you're going to be better for yourself because of it. When you take yourself aside, say, it's okay, you know, I'm stressed, I'm going to love myself in this moment. I'm going to take this moment to calm myself down. Because nobody should let us feel like that, and we shouldn't let ourselves get into those states, but we do, because we don't know how to react in those kind of, you know, tricky situations. So remember to have your little Buzzy Bee at hand, or whatever kind of animal you want, or whatever it is. Another good thing is if you work with crystals or you want something like that, put a crystal on your belly, a crystal that maybe you feel that you are drawn to at that time. It doesn't really matter. All it is about getting the navel up to the roof and back down again, and up to the roof and back down again. Okay, it's nice to also put your hands on your heart and just feel your heart while your belly's going out and in. Don't be worrying if we're worried about these little folds here because we just have to find softness in our belly. And I know for women particularly, we hate to stick the belly out because we're forever conditioned to keep that belly in. But you know what, who cares? We want to like ground ourselves in these moments. We want to be there for ourselves and love our whole body in all of it, because it's our gift. It's our gift. It's why we can operate in the world, okay? So treat your body with love and respect. Come back to it. This is a really good breath for mental health, for everything. Find softness in it. Enjoy it. And let me know how you get on with it, okay? Take care. Mind yourself. Namaste.